friends, it's Sarah and I want to welcome you back to the Wild Pickle Press channel for children. You can see that I have some very interesting things here on my table, but before we get to that, let's sing the welcome song, shall we? Here we go. Welcome friends, let's learn something new from nature, art and poetry, songs and stories too. We'll cook up something oh so tasty, maybe share some tea. You're invited to imagine, feel, and wonder with me. And you are, as always, my friends. Now, what do I have here? Well, I have a big bowl of water. I have soap, and I have a towel. What on earth could I be getting ready to do? If your guess is washing my hands, that's right. But why? Why do we wash our hands, and why do we need to wash our hands? One word, friends, germs. Germs. What are germs? Germs are so tiny that we can't even see them. They can really only be seen with a very powerful microscope. Germs like to hop on us. Germs like to stick to us. Germs like to grab onto our skin or go up our noses or get into our mouths. Again, you can't see them. Some germs are actually really good for us. Some germs make us sick. If you've ever had a sore throat or a fever is actually your body's way of fighting those germs off because germs can't live when your body is hot inside. But if you've ever had a cold, a really stuffy nose, anything like that, it's because of a germ. And the best way to keep germs away is by keeping your hands clean. Now, why is this so important though? Okay, let's just imagine for a moment that I have grabbed a toy to play with that has a particular germ on it that wants to give me a cold. I pick up that toy, I play with it. Guess what? That germ that was on the toy is now on my hand. Now, if I don't wash it off, then what's going to happen? I'm really hungry. I feel like having a snack. So I go and I grab my food with the same hands that have the germ on it. The germ is now on my food. Well, I can't see it, so I go ahead and eat. Actually, I hope I don't eat like that. That was a little much. And the germ is now where? In my body. So you see, friends, germs can jump from one thing to the other. It can go from friend to friend. It can go from you to a parent or a grandparent or a brother or a sister very, very easily because they can stay on surfaces like toys, anything like that. And they can be on your hands, they can get on clothes, they can get on food. They can really just be everywhere. In fact, they kind of are everywhere. But again, it's nothing so much to fear because some of them are good, but if you keep your hands clean, then you are washing those germs away. Now, it is really good if you can wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. That means counting up to 20, which I'm sure you could do. And if you're not able to do that just yet, you will soon, friends, so don't worry about it. But I have come up with a fun little poem for you to learn while you're washing your hands that goes just around 20 seconds, maybe one or two more, that you can say to remember to get those germs away. And it's the perfect timing. By the time you're done washing your hands, the germs will be gone. Are you ready to learn it? Here we go. We're all ready to wash our hands, friends. The first thing I like to do is to wet my hands a little bit. I feel like that makes my hands a little sudsier when I get the soap on. You can use any kind of soap. It can be a bar of soap or liquid. I happen to have the foamy kind because that is just, I don't know, kind of extra fun, isn't it? We'll set that aside. There's my foam. Are you ready for the poem? Here we go. Some germs jumped on my hands today. I listened close and heard them say, "Some germs are helpful, that is true, but we're bad germs and we're on you. There's nothing that can make us go unless you wash us off with soap." So I made suds and foam and didn't stop. I rubbed and scrubbed till bubbles popped. I rinsed them off, dried front and back. Good riddance, germs. Now don't come back. I hope you enjoyed that poem, friends, and I hope you learn it. You can listen to this video as many times as you need to so that you can get that in your head and memorize it. And I can guarantee you that if you remember that poem and you can do that every time you wash your hands, not only will you have washed your hands long enough that there is no way that germs will be left on your hands. They will be down the drain for sure. And you'll be more knowledgeable about germs and how they can get on your hands and go to your food and your mouth and everything else. So, thank you so much for joining me for this, friends. And remember, just keep your hands away from your nose, away from your mouth unless you're eating with clean hands, and away from your eyes. And you will be so much more likely to have those bad germs staying away from your hands and your body too. And then you'll be healthier. So friends, I would love for you to repeat after me. Will you say out loud, "I am brave. I am strong. I am kind. I am smart. And I love who I am." And as always, I hope you do, friend, because you are wonderful. You are incredible. You are magnificent. You are spectacular. You are one of a kind. And I am so glad you came to visit today. Now, come back to see me, okay? Now, Quill is napping today. Sometimes he does do that. We've talked about that before. Sometimes he comes and visits, and sometimes he's napping because he is a cat and he seems to require much more sleep than I do. But hopefully we'll see Quill next time too. So for now, bye, friends.